Yes, it's your boy DJ Douya.
And I'm Biz.
We up for debate. Let's get it. What's going on, man?
Same thing, different day, man. Just trying to get a couple of things in order, man. I had a couple of things I want to do for the because us growing up and us as grown men, we still have our flag turkey bowl or tackle turkey bowl Thanksgiving Day. So, I'm trying to gather a little youth flag football, little pre-Thanksgiving flag football turkey day game for the youth. You know what I mean? I know your son. I hope you're going to pull up with your son tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to play, but
tell him to come through and show us what the MVP do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We want to see what the MVP do. MVP put up that work this year. We heard.
Was grinding him out yesterday. Pause. Oren, because he's trying out for his modified basketball team.
Yeah. That's big though, man. Like Oren gonna make sure he got that. Just make sure he don't give him that jump shot, that straightaway jump shot.
Yeah, right. That's what he needs.
That hit the front of the rim, or it was nothing but net or the front of the rim. That's all I can say. But what's going on?
We was behind the scenes. We was behind the scenes talking, and how do I phrase it right? I didn't necessarily watch a lot of games last night and stuff. I watched the Miami Heat. Of course, I'm always gonna watch them, and they pissed me off. And I saw that I was just keeping my eye on the 49ers score, but I didn't really turn to the game or nothing. I was just keeping my eye on the score and the stats because of the FanDuel.
Yeah.
But when we was talking and you was like, man, I like you didn't necessarily say you like him, but you was like, what about Alvin Kamara or Christian McCaffrey? Who would you take? And I was like, damn, that's a good one because they're similar players. They do the same type of thing, but I'm gonna go left because Christian McCaffrey is not gonna end up in a jail cell at any point. I don't think. So I'll put my money on him. And he's got the background. His father played in the league and stuff, and he's a smart guy. Clearly, he went to Stanford. So I'm gonna go with the anomaly, the white running back.
I'm gonna tell you like this. There's only very few people that could testify to this. But when I told Nero Cash. When he was the first year when he was on the Panthers, I said, this boy is going to be different. If you don't believe me, just watch. And guess what he has done ever since then? He's been different, man. I mean, what you can tell me what he's the ultimate dual running back to me. Alvin Kamara has just got more hype because he's a trade value also. But when I say Christian McCaffrey can give you 60 out the backfield, 60 from out the backfield receiving, moved into slot. He picks up and he blocks. That's big on running backs. And the man is just not afraid of contact. He wants the ball. His route running, different. You hear what I'm saying? I'm going to go
line them up. Both guys can line up at receiver and give you work.
That's true. But my thing is, I want to get more specific with it. Who would you rather in the screen passing game? Christian McCaffrey or Alvin Kamara? And the screen, who sets up the screen passing game more correct? Make you believe they're blocking. Gets out from underneath the line to get out to the open. Who finds the hole? Who does that? Who would you prefer to screen?
Kamara.
Yeah. I have to openly disagree with you.
Really? I just think I like Alvin Kamara's game. I like the way he runs. I think he sets up his blockers real ill. Caffrey is just shifty, and they can't get a hand on him for some reason.
The size, when you're only 5'11" is different.
Yeah, no, it is.
You know what I'm saying? When you're only 5'11", it's a lot different, man.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, I need to watch that 49ers game. Cardinals played the only bright light from that game, DeAndre Hopkins. That's it. To see him.
They need to get him out of there, man.
Yeah, he went there to get out of Houston, man. He went there just to get.
Yeah, no. Remember they traded him for that running back. I can't remember his name now.
But he wanted to get out of Tech. He didn't want to be there. I don't think he believes.
True.
I don't think he believes. He deserves to be with a quarterback. You know what's crazy is this. I'm gonna say something. He needs a pocket QB quarterback like Kirk Cousins.
You think so? I was gonna say I think he would be good on the Browns.
With Jacoby Brissett, yeah. But with
Deshaun Watson.
When Deshaun Watson gets back, he can scramble outside the pocket. So yeah, he will be good too in Cleveland, especially with Amari Cooper. But
yeah,
to give Kirk Cousins, he needs a pocket QB pass that wants to stay in the pocket and throw it, and that's the person he needs. Other than that, I feel like that bounce outside the pocket QB is going to give you the dual threat because when you need it, the extra yards, he can tuck and run. Of course, you feel what I'm saying. So yeah, Deshaun Watson can get you that, but I feel like he can only shine on the what is it, the scramble plays, the plays that the first read wasn't there, second read wasn't there. Let me roll out and make some. That's
wait, hold on. You're saying that Deshaun Watson is not a pocket passer?
What?
Is that what you just said? Did you say Deshaun Watson doesn't?
What I'm saying is a complete pocket passer. He has the ability to roll out the pocket also. But what I'm saying is a pocket passer of Kirk Cousins, Tom Brady, what Dak is trying to be.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, yeah. One of them guys, you know what I mean? Like one of them guys would do great. He'll do great with one of them guys. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett. I mean, yo, man, you see what this dude there said, man?
Oh, that's a nice matchup. That's a good one. That's a good one, man.
Right there. That's a great one right there. You feel me?
Do you think Aaron Rodgers is washed up though a little bit? Or
nah, don't do that. Okay. He ain't got no. He has no receivers to throw to now. Christian Watson, Watson is going to be his guy now. Christian Watson though has the mentality of the Devontae Adams and them Sterling Sharps that he played with, where he's like, all right, I know I'm going to be double teamed eventually. I still got to find a way to get the ball from my quarterback. See, Devontae Adams was that. All right, I know I'm gonna get double. I know I'm covered over top. I know I'm covered right here. I gotta create my space to get him. I gotta make my. Aaron Rodgers trusted that man beyond trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? And look at his hands. His hands is the reason why. But let's be real. Christian Watson can develop that mentality. Like, oh, I know I'm gonna be double teamed. I still gotta find a way to get the ball, whether it's out jumping players or getting to the route before they can get it. You know what I'm saying? He has to figure it out. Aaron Rodgers is gonna have confidence in him. He did, bro. 2 games in a row. The boy has 5 touchdowns the last 2 games, I think.
Okay. I just remember him dropping that 1 touchdown.
No, he dropped the first couple. I think the first game he dropped a bomb that fell right in his hands from Aaron Rodgers. He dropped a couple of them. What I'm gonna say is, I don't think that Aaron Rodgers is washed. I believe that he's missing receivers. He only has a running game. But if you did give him a D-Hop, the record would be different.
I just feel like I watched a few of their games this year, and like his balls pause. His when he threw the ball, it wasn't in like Aaron Rodgers fashion where it's the back shoulder, it's the ball's right there. Yeah. And if they drop it, they drop it. But he threw it where it went over their head, or it was like short, and the nigga intercepted it and stuff. I was like, wait a minute.
I get it. No,
I don't look like Aaron.
Especially the what game was it? The Jets game, and there was another game he threw about 2 of them. Was it Buffalo? No, was it Buffalo? There was another game. He had a terrible game. Terrible. But what I'm saying is these last 2 games that they've been out there rocking out, them passes to Christian Watson been on point. And that's big. His confidence is definitely being depleted. That's why I say you need them receivers out there. If you gave him a D-Hop, that's like replacing Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a Christian Watson out there, but they ain't gonna get a D-Hop. That's just hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Would you get if both were free agents right now? You own a team, you need a running back. Both are free agents. Are you going Ezekiel Elliott or Tony Pollard?
I'm going Pollard, man. I like the extra pop that he gives. Like he's like that extra gear. You know what I'm saying? Like I like what he gives out, man. I feel like he's a threat, like a Bryce, like Hall was for the Jets. Like he's like a
Brees Hill, like
threat.
I mean,
Yeah.
like not for nothing, I feel like he has the ability to go dual threat also. You feel me? So I'm gonna go with Tony Pollard on that also. I can't even disagree with you. But here's where we might just disagree. I don't know. Last night, Cordell Patterson, I believe, or yesterday, Cordell Patterson on Sunday, he got the history. He's now NFL record holder for kickoff returns, I believe. Him or
No
Devin
way.
Hester.
No way. I gotta look this up.
They said not. You got this is what I just see. I thought I seen off the thing. They said he's now the record holder. Maybe it's for the season doing it or in general. But they said he has it. Go check it.
I'm checking it right now. Most
Please
what? Punt returns?
I think it was a kick return yesterday. They had on Sunday. He had.
Zeke is trash. Zeke is trash. Yeah, nah, man. Punt returns is Devin Hester for 14. He got
kick return. I'm saying kick return.
Kick returns. I bet you he got them too.
I don't know.
That's the goat, man. Like
they only had 8 kick returns. I think Cordell Patterson got 9 now.
That's the GOAT to me, man.
Devin Hester.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Kick returns, he's got 9. Josh Cribbs got 8. Devin Hester's not even up here.
Yikes. But listen. Think about this though. Think about this. I'm gonna go.
Oh
Devin
yeah,
Hester.
there he is.
I'm gonna go Devin Hester regardless because of the simple fact that you only get kick returns when another team scores. So if your team scores, you're kicking it to me. That means I'm putting points back up on you. So that's good. Cordell Patterson's making it so your score is negated or they're scoring more than you. If you got a field goal and you kicked it to him, he scored 7. Okay. But Devin Hester, when they stop you on 3 downs, when you didn't score, and they kicking that ball to you on a punt return, and he's putting up 7 on you, you didn't give us 3 points. You know what I'm saying?
My guy got 14 of those things, man.
Our defense stopped you, and we pretty much came and shut you down with this kick return, this punt return. So I go Devin Hester. I ain't gonna argue with that.
Yeah, it's not even. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT kick returner, either him or Deion Sanders.
Cordell Patterson owns the kickoff return record, and he's still playing. He still got it. They can just make him a kick returner. He can run that up.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any kick returns though.
None. Whew, terrible.
I gotta see. I gotta see how many he has. Hold on. I think I freeze. You froze.
Yeah, we're all good. Check that out because I got my next one I got for you. Nero Cash, jump in. My next because I got 2 more.
All right, hold on a second. Can you hear me because my computer's?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. We're gonna do this. Juliet just stepped off the screen, obviously, having a couple of malfunctions back there. But Darian, since we got you right here, Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick, people. Lamar Jackson or Mike Vick. Who are we taking? I need to know who we taking. Because I'm biased as hell. So I'm always going to give a stand for my guy. Even though I got Lamar Jackson as my MVP, there's no way in hell I'm taking him over Vick. The originator. Come on, man. We're not doing this. We're not doing this, Darian. Mike Vick. We're really not saying Mike Vick isn't the originator? We're really not saying Mike Vick is the original left-handed assassin that did it with Atlanta before Lamar came. We're really gonna do this? We're not doing this. I can't agree with you on that. Nero Cash, we see you watching. We done sent you the link. Pop up. Pull up, kitty. Oh, all about to say, hold on, I don't think you have my heart beating. I was like, hold on, you come from my area. You're supposed to automatically go Vic. You're supposed to be biased off the jump. Right along with me. And last but not least, I need to know, we going Randy Moss or Megatron? Who would you prefer to be your number one? Randy Moss or Megatron? This shouldn't even be. I mean, this is a tough one, but to me, jeez, man. Lefty, he's a left-handed assassin. You gotta talk to that boy nicely, man. Don't talk to him at all. It's literally one of those things. Randy Moore is, and it's not up for debate. Everything's up for debate on this. This is why they call this show Up for Debate. Everything's up for debate on this. Okay? What do you mean? I mean, yes, stats wise and everything, but are you to tell me Megatron isn't that guy? Like if Megatron would have left Detroit and went somewhere actually where they had other threats besides it. Detroit Lions has always been a team that had one threat. And like, you knew what it was. The running back, Barry Sanders. Just no one could stop him. No one could. You could try your best. You could do whatever you want to stop Barry. Barry will get a 2-yard loss, 1-yard loss, then break for 70. Then the next time he get the ball, breaking for 40. Then he'll get a 1-yard loss, 6-yard pickup. Then he's breaking for. This is what Barry did. Same thing Megatron did. Like, what can you do when you don't have no running back and you got weird dude Kittner throwing it to you before Matthew Stafford gets there? Then you're Matthew Stafford's number one receiver. Like everybody's number one receiver. Randy Moss had Carter. You know what I'm saying? So he had a little slack sometimes. But when he came number one, he still had other threats, running backs that played. And it's difficult to be. I mean, you can be great. It's difficult to be who you're the greatest when you just that one man. Though, come on, man. I need you to name the running back or the tight end that played for the Lions when Calvin Johnson played for them. Oh, I get it, but I need you to answer that question. I need people to answer this question. Name me the running back and the tight end that played with the Lions when Megatron was playing. Name them. Just name them. Because I can name you 4 or 5 players that played with Randy on any team that he played on. Not taking nothing from Randy. Randy's literally he is probably the greatest receiver that we'll ever probably see. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. The things he did, listen, bro. We say he mossed them. Like, we didn't say he Megatroned him or he Justin Jefferson him. We say he mossed them. Like, let's be real. He has a saying. Like, literally. This is different. He's a different type of player. Still trying to figure out what's going on with DJ Douya. Third. Who's first? We're going to go take a peek at who's first in all of these rankings right now. And all time, we're going to see who's first. And receiving yards, touchdowns, and everything. We're going to see who's first. It's only right. So if we're going to argue about who's the best out here, still trying to figure out what's going on with DJ Douya, what he's doing and all this. Something going on with this guy. So we're going all-time leading receiving yards. And, of course, we got Jerry Rice, Larry Fitzgerald, Terrell Owens. This is out of control. There we go. Randy played 14 years. Go to T.O. Larry played 16 years. Rice played damn near 20. Sheesh.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yo, yeah. I missed I lost service for a second. My lost internet connection. What did I miss? And my computer's acting up.
We just went into the debate. Who would you rather have as your dual threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson, Mike Vick?
That's the one I was waiting for, man.
We can reverse back to that before we got on the NBA. That's
the one I was waiting for. And Darian said that he would take who said Darian?
We both agreed on Vick. We both agreed on Vick.
No, Nah, man, you're crazy.
Here we go.
What?
Here we go.
Lamar Jackson, we're talking about an MVP, Heisman Trophy winner. He had the most rushing yards ever. The best thing that Michael Vick did, Lamar Jackson does better, and he's a way better passer than him.
You really believe these things you're saying?
He doesn't have a better arm than Vick. Vick could throw it like 80 yards, but he's more accurate.
What?
He's way more accurate than Michael Vick.
Listen, Vick just didn't have to show it in Atlanta. He did anything he wanted. You knew what was about to happen. You knew he's going to fake it to Warwick Dunn or fake it to Roddy White or one of these, or Algie Crumpler. He's going to fake it, and he's just going to tuck and run. And when he finally did show you after the whole dog incident and shit like that, when he came back, he said, I'm going to show you that more than just a running quarterback. His time with Philly, he wasn't on he wasn't on point with Philly. Like,
yeah, but he still never won no. Take his best season in Philly and put it against Lamar's MVP season. And I bet you it's nowhere near. He probably had more rushing. I think Lamar had 1,000 yards rushing that year.
Bro, so Vick never ran for 1,000 yards?
I think he ran for 1,000 in one season. Maybe. And that's my favorite player of all time. Like, Michael Vick, come on. That's like the Allen Iverson of football. But Lamar Jackson is a much better player, man.
We're gonna see. We're looking up the Michael Vick to Lamar Jackson comparison. We're gonna check this out.
Yeah. Guys, don't mind my dude here. My boy hasn't woke up fully. Vick is way better. No, he's not, man. He's definitely not better, bro. He's not better.
Yo, wait a second.
You could say maybe he's more exciting to watch, but he's not better. Lamar Jackson gets more team wins and all this type of stuff. He got better statistics.
Yo.
And Dan Reeves, Michael Vick had Dan Reeves, who was a Super Bowl winning coach, right? Oh, no, he never won the Super Bowl. My bad. That was the other Denver coach. And then you was talking about this. Yo, I think he is the most overrated guy, man.
But right now, because it's still young, he's still a while back. He's behind Vick in a couple of things, touchdown yards and all that. But as the years go on, we'll see. We got to give him another 5.
What does he have right now? Because he's only played 4 years.
And what?
This is his 4th season.
And what? What do you want exactly right now? What's he have?
How many touchdown passes does he have?
Wait, hold on. Let me go back to my. Touchdown passes.
I was trying to pull up. That's what got me in trouble.
I think it was 103. I want to say.
I'm gonna pull it up.
This is 103.
There was a breakdown that Michael Vick did himself.
100. No, he has 100. He has 100. He has 100 throws so far this year.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, he said both Eric and Golden are good players on a team with Stafford. Okay. So I guess you was talking about Randy Moss and
we end up getting into that next after that. Yeah, we end up getting
okay.
Randy Moss for Calvin Megatron. And I asked a simple question. I said, look, we're not taking that from Randy. Randy, they gotta, bro. If your son jumps and catches a pass over somebody's head, what do we say? He did.
Awesome.
So we can't argue with we can't when it comes to that. But what I'm saying is the Megatron, bro, he wasn't able to go anywhere else the way Detroit was fucking up his career. Like, I honestly believe when he left like after 8 years. He did the same thing to fucking Barry, bro. Barry had a lot more in him. He decided to retire. Detroit had him in some weird position where he couldn't go to another team. They didn't want to trade him because if they traded him, they wanted $1 million and like it wasn't even about money really back then. It was about give me all your picks if you want this person and some stars. And they're like, well, we ain't gonna give all that for this player. Same thing with Megatron. Detroit did the same thing with Megatron they did with Barry Sanders. If you would have got, if Megatron was able to go play with an Aaron Rodgers, a Tom Brady, a Drew Brees, one of these other guys, quarterback, even a Phillip Rivers. If he would have went over there with Phillip Rivers, come on, bro. Like, his career is a lot different. Like, a lot different.
Exactly, bro. Vic said himself. I was trying to find a video. The Vic said himself that Lamar's better. But I guess that's like Magic Johnson saying Kobe's better than him too. Like, we don't think that.
Think about it, man. Trying to give credit to the young blood, man. Listen.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But still,
but in reality, maybe he's looking for the foreseeable future because he's excelling so quick. The offense.
Listen,
another thing is back then, bro. A lot of things that in today's game would have been called back then. Vick would have got more headshots, flags. They didn't give flags like that back then. They didn't give flags for late hit targeting. If they did, the game excels more touchdown passes are thrown, more touchdown passes are ran, more. You hear what I'm saying? I'm not taking that from Lamar. Lamar did his thing in college too. He proved in college he can do his numbers, and he's just doing it in the NFL at a higher level. I'm not taking that from him. What I'm saying is, Vic came from a more rugged game where when he dropped back, it wasn't about it wasn't 1, 2, 3 reads and run. It was, Algie Crumpler's not open. Pew. You know what I'm saying? Ward Dunn's not open in the backfield. Pew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different when you got a quarterback that can run like a wide receiver, but got the speed, but got the movement of a running back and the arm of a QB. It's difficult, and we haven't really seen that until Lamar again. Like
I was going to say,
you had your
a few years.
Cams, you had your Cam Newtons and all that, but Cam wasn't a Mike Vick. You know what I mean? Cam was that guy that he can't gun it down the field 70, 80 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and not accurate either.
Yeah.
Cam was an anomaly. He was something different. When Lamar Jackson was first in college, right? Damn, what's his name, man? Travis. I'm forgetting his last name. Well, me and Travis was online debating, like similar to the show, but we was just doing it in the Facebook forum. And he was like, yo, Lamar Jackson is way faster and way better than Michael Vick. I said, there's no way that there's nobody faster than Michael Vick. It's impossible, right? At the quarterback, there's no way. Mm-hmm. Bro, I started watching Lamar Jackson, and he instantly was my favorite player. I said, yo, the nigga on Louisville is different.
Look, Nero put me onto him early. Nero was like, because I didn't like him because I was like, yo, that shit's not gonna fly in the NFL. That's what. See me, I'm one of them guys that look at college players, and I need you to have all the tangibles. I really didn't see him precision passing in college.
All I said
in the field.
That year,
I just seen
him over Darn.
I just seen him go through his read, bro, and just go. And I was like, oh, he's an outstanding running back. I didn't do it like on some. I just shut him out like he was talentless. I just said, oh, in the NFL, them boys are gonna be ready for that. They already seen this with Colin Kaepernick and this. They seen this already. They ain't gonna be surprised by this. He got to the NFL and he did what he was gonna do to run shit, but he also learned how to pass and be more accurate and learn how to be more patient. He learned how to use his legs second. You dig what I'm saying? And that goes a long way.
You're crazy. You would take Randall Cunningham over him. You're bugging. Of course, Steve Young. Steve Young's an accurate passer. I would definitely take Steve Young, but I wouldn't take Randall over Lamar Jackson. Y'all got to put some respect on Lamar Jackson's name, bro. Like
they said, who over Lamar Jackson?
You said that Calvin Johnson never had nobody. Who the hell does Lamar Jackson have since he's been in Baltimore?
Who? Calvin Johnson?
No, I'm saying you said Calvin Johnson didn't have nobody, right?
No, I said that's no. We going about receivers as far as Randy and him. I said.
No, I'm just saying, like you were saying, like Calvin Johnson didn't have nobody on his team, and that's like Randy Moss had Chris Carter and all these people. But who does Lamar Jackson have? It's my question. He doesn't have nobody.
Wait, just the other day episode, we were saying how when I said Mark Andrews, you was like, yeah, what about Bateman? And what about so he has these players around him. He has people.
Those guys is hurt, right? No, he got decent. All right, I'll take that back. Listen, he does got decent dudes around him, but those guys is hurt now.
But I also said Barry was in the same position as Megatron. Who did he have? What receivers did he have to go to? Who was his tight end? Who did they have on defense that could even? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like you put these star players just being the only star on the team because you don't want to spend money or do whatever, and look, it ends up putting your team at a weakness, bro. And that's bad. That's terrible, bro.
Yep. I feel you. I feel you on that one.
You know, but
he never came. The crazy thing is he never came back. Came back. Megatron.
Who? Listen,
Megatron.
Him and Barry played, I think, less than 10 years. Both of them.
Yeah, Barry, I understand why he said it. He didn't want to break Walter Payton's record, he said. And he didn't love.
That's what you believe. That's what you believe.
He didn't believe
this man. Do you believe that this man wants to be the greatest running back ever? Says, you know what? Nah, I don't want to break Walter Payton's record. Or is it I'm stuck in this fucking contract with Detroit Lions that I want to get out and go play for Dallas? Like, imagine him with Dallas's line.
No, my nigga, he didn't even like playing football. He only played it because of his father. So it was like he hated playing. The best probably football player that fucking touched the football hated playing football. Man, he didn't even like it.
Crazy. I don't even. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, regardless, that man, Detroit messed his career up just like Detroit.
I watched his whole football life on. You know how they be having those football life?
Yeah, the 30 for 30 joints.
Yeah.
But Matthew Stafford would have been the same way if if he didn't say I'm leaving anyway next year, give me something, get rid of me. If he didn't tell them like he was leaving, Detroit had no choice. He seen what happened with them other boys. He said, "Oh hell no, you won't do it to me." So no, I ain't resigning, and no, I ain't doing nothing. Yep, I'll play this all the way out and be able to get somewhere. And showing up, left somewhere, went to LA and got a ring.
First year,
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, the very first year he got a ring.
And Matthew Stafford's probably the only player that doesn't have none of these other accolades we said, right? And probably still considered for Hall of Fame.
What other accolades?
Like you said before. Remember, I was like, well, he got to be top 10, and he's like, nope, never that. Never had
never nothing. Yeah, he barely made the Pro Bowl, man.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, he probably got to be, and he probably still be mentioned for Hall of Fame eventually. Think about that. Well, let's go into the NBA, bro.
Oh yeah, you know this is my ish. Let's go.
So I'm gonna ask you these questions. All these are just for you.
All right.
Would you rather be building a team around Jason Tatum or Luka Doncic?
Why would you even ask me a thing like that? Why would you even ask me a thing like that? We're talking about a guy that we just seen. All right, no, you know, he just took his team, carried his team to the NBA Finals. Now, mind you, Luka doesn't have a side player like Jaylen Brown with him, but Jason Tatum is that guy, man. Like, I would definitely build my team around him. I feel like Philly really messed up, man. They were supposed to have Embiid, Tatum, and who was the other player that they were supposed to have, man, that they fluked on. It didn't draft him. But yeah, I'll digress. I'll definitely take Tatum, man. I think he's probably like the best young star in the NBA.
Tatum? Jason Tatum?
Yeah.
Really?
You could be fooled by Luka.
Whose game does his game remind you of?
His game reminds me. I mean, he's got the size of like McGrady. He like reminds me of a McGrady, but he doesn't have the handle of a McGrady.
Yeah, all right, okay. Which we're gonna get to that, and that's why my question today for you was matched to that, because I was hoping you would have said he matched McGrady. But anyway, who would you rather have as the third option on the team? Kyle Kuzma or Andrew Wiggins? Definitely
Wiggins, man. After what I saw last year, definitely Wiggins. Kuzma tries to go for his like he still has something to prove. He's still fighting for contract money and all this stuff. Wiggins got paid. He got his bread. He's good. He's for the team concept. He's gonna play defense. He's gonna limit his shots. He's gonna take good shots. Kuzma's gonna gun, man. He's gonna gun. He's gonna try to score 20 regardless. If he shoots 37% or 40% or 50%, he's gonna try to get his 50. I mean, gonna get his 20 and win, lose or draw. He's gonna be good with that.
So
my man Wiggins, he stepped up. Look at what he did last year. The man that I just said is the best young player in the league. Jason Tatum, he shut him down in the NBA Finals.
All right, I'm not gonna have the arguments with it. I'm gonna go Kyle Kuzma. I feel like Andrew Wiggins has probably got more because he's on the Golden State Warrior. Kyle Kuzma ain't never been given a golden. You give Kyle Kuzma a team like that, we got to see what he can do with it. But right now, he got Kristaps Porzingis and Bradley Beal. I'm not going to debate. Kristaps is a little different. So now we're going.
Wait a minute, yo, he's underrated, bro. Like
Chris,
he's underrated, man. When he plays, he dominates. The only thing is he's injury prone, but when he plays, don't talk to him, man.
Nah, man. I can't. I don't know. I haven't seen it really yet. You thinking about New York him? I don't know about all
No,
that.
I'm thinking about especially the Wizards one. The Wizards and the reason it didn't work with Dallas is because why? Because this idiot would pass the Porzingis the ball.
Now, there we go. Blame it on Luka.
Here we go again, man. Yeah, and Porzingis had him. They had Porzingis hanging out in the corner and weird, stupid stuff that doesn't even equate.
Yo, so
he looked, he's like exactly.
I get it. So my next one is here, and here's the big one right here. So Anthony Hardaway or Tracy McGrady, who would have did better in today's game?
To me personally, if he didn't get injured, Anthony Hardaway would have been a top 10 NBA player of all time. We could.
You lucky we ain't on the NFL debate right now because I would definitely switch it back. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna put that in my notes though that you said that.
Okay.
Remember, put that in my notes.
That I said what?
Yeah, I think he would have. I brought up the OBJ. I said if a full healthy OBJ, you said man, 2 ACL injuries. So
I took it back and said if he's healthy, like no injuries ever, then he's one of the best I ever seen. I did say that.
I was probably debating with Nero at the time. We was even talking about that. So at the same time, so we probably overheard you. Apologies.
Yeah. No, I said he's one of the best I ever seen when he's healthy. But after two, it's like saying, "Yo, would I take Penny Hardaway on the Suns?" No, he was shit on the Suns.
Hell no. I'll take Orlando.
Exactly.
Which also leads me to this next one. Orlando Penny, since we talk about Orlando Penny, right? Today's big man we would consider the most dominant. I feel like me, Joel Embiid. All right.
Yeah.
For today's generation big man. Our generation big man was Orlando Shaq. Was that I feel like young Orlando Shaq was super hungry. In him going to LA and Miami is what is the Orlando Shaq is recreated what you get in LA and Miami. I feel like that Orlando Shaq playing with Penny, being young and all that. I feel like the Orlando Shaq or the Lakers Shaq, not Miami Shaq. I don't know about Miami Shaq, but Lakers Shaq and Orlando Shaq, our big man would dominate Joel Embiid. I want to know. That's my prayer. What would you rather? Who would you rather have in today's game, Joel Embiid or Orlando Magic Shaq?
I don't really like Joel Embiid like that. For the simple fact is, I wish he would be in better shape and like he should be the best player in the league. He's like the most talented big man in the league, but he's not the best big man in the league.
So how about this? So how about we switch it back and say, what about who would you rather have, Joel Embiid or Giannis?
Come on, man. Greek freak, man.
Greek freak?
It's not even the amount of like the fact that this is what made me a Greek Freak supporter, man. And I was down on him because I was like, Miami will put the wall up and he'll go home. What made me a supporter is, remember 2 years ago, or maybe it was 3 years ago, when he came to the line, they used to be like 1, 2, 3, and they used to count. They was like counting for a season, and he was missing, airballing, and somehow he flipped the switch, and they don't even count no more. He just goes up there, knocks him down. He just comes to play, man. I seen the man in the Eastern Conference Championship. I don't want to say dislocated his knee, but he what is it called when you not dislocated, but hyperextended his knee? And still came back and played.
Yeah, no, I definitely remember that game, man. He's a different type of animal. I mean, I get it.
He's the best player in the NBA, man. It's not even really close.
For debate. I used to try to debate that so hard. I wanted to debate it, but sometimes you just gotta go with what it is and just agree with everybody else, man. It is what it is. He's definitely the best, man, right now. Hands down.
I mean, I like Steph Curry too, and I like Kevin Durant, but they don't have the impact on winning alone. Like if Giannis has like regular guys out there, I'm not trying to shit on.
That's not shit. But he's picking up guys from our block park in local YMCA.
Yeah, and he they winning with that. And Drew Holiday's probably the best on-ball defender in the league, but he's not the best offensive weapon. Like he could get you 20-something points, but it's unusual. Giannis is gonna give you 14 rebounds, 30 points. You know what I mean?
Effort every night.
And then he's getting you guys in foul trouble, all kinds of stuff, man. He's a force, man. That's why Shaq said he's the new Shaq.
He is. He is. If you want to look at it like that, he is. To be honest with you, he's that Shaq that you can't do nothing with him. He got a better jump shot. He can probably shoot better than Shaq, but they're around the same. You dig what I'm saying?
I feel like he's if Wilt Chamberlain played in the league today, what Wilt Chamberlain would be like Giannis.
Yo, are you thinking that's what Wilt Chamberlain was looking like back in the day too, right now? No,
Wilt Chamberlain back in the day was looking like Dwight Howard when he was in China.
In China? Yeah.
A man had 38 points, 25 boards. Yeah, come on. Don't talk to him.
What is Dwight doing, man? Like, are you over there playing with JV kids? Like,
no, man.
I mean, it's smart, though. It's smart. He's gonna sell a lot of merch. You know what I'm saying? Literally. He's gonna sell a lot of merchandise.
Shoot, I bet you they'll give him a statue like they gave Marbury. Keep putting up numbers like that.
Keep doing, you know what I'm saying? So, I gotta sign up out of here, brother, today.
Okay.
Got to go drop the little one off today. He's ready to say hi to everybody. Say hi to them to do. Hey.
Good, bro. How you feeling today?
Good.
All right.
Go over there. I'm gonna go drop him off at school and go clock in. Bro, it was good. Today's show was good. Appreciate you having us on this morning again, man. So it's a blessing, man.
We had a little technical difficulties, but we made it through it. And it's your boy DJ Duya.
I'm Biz.
For debate, we'll be back tomorrow, same time.
Yes, tomorrow. I got somebody on, bro. It's a couple of lock picks and everything. So definitely, y'all come.
Oh yeah, we got to get our picks for Thanksgiving and all that stuff.
My boy is solidified in this. He does it. You want to go look him up, Joel Diaz on Facebook. That boy is, or look him up, Trust the Speedy. That boy is legit. He's gonna be out tomorrow morning. We're gonna have him up for a debate. He's gonna join us for a couple of topics, give us some locks on Thanksgiving games or whatever he can, and we're gonna roll out.
I need something, man, because I haven't won FanDuel in a minute. But you know what? Did you know that you could check inside the app? Right, you have the FanDuel app for everybody that's watching. I know most of the people that watch this are gamblers too. So anybody that's I didn't know that you could go in there and check how much you've won and how much you've lost. So yeah. So right now I'm up $800. I was like, okay, they not raping me.
Nah, because I had 2 big hits on it, so I'm still up a couple of like a rack or so, but
okay,
it ain't showing. It ain't showing us recently.
It really ain't
showing us recently. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be
I'm
catching up by the end of this football season. NBA, by the end of this NBA season, by the end of the NBA season and football season, I'll be done called out. But we out, bro. We definitely gonna have them on tomorrow.
All right. Yep, we'll be back tomorrow.